What's up, y'all? So I went to go to like a few platforms that I used to do like podcasts and stuff on, just to kind of just to get back in the groove of the thing. Cause I kind of liked it. I like talking to people. I like bugging out with people and such. And just a certain I think vibe and energy is needed. But I've been away for probably about a month, maybe almost going on 2 months. A lot of stuff is going on. I'm starting a few different businesses, so it takes time. And this entrepreneur thing has like it comes with a lot, but I don't want to discourage anybody. But it's a beautiful thing, like just building something from the ground up by yourself. Like it's just an amazing feeling to even go through the process of it. It's a little stressful, but it's just beautiful. Like past couple of days, I've been telling myself like, Marnie, I'm so proud of you. You finally are sticking to something. You know what I mean? I take my time with just whatever. I just kind of go with the flow of how I feel about things. But anyway, getting back to the social media thing, like I'm just so disappointed and disgusted. I'm like, why is everybody beefing with each other? Like people are having real beefs and altercations with people through a phone and an app. I'm like, how do you let somebody get under? You know what? I can't. Let me stop acting like I'm all of that, and that I didn't allow people to get up under my skin. I did, and when you start getting elevated and when you start, getting smarter in certain areas of doing, doing better. You can't be just like looking down on people and making it like you ain't been there. So yeah, I've been there, definitely have. But I've been there. Anything after but because I know it's bullshit. My mom, every time I say but, she like pops up in my head. But honestly, it was because it was I was disrespected. So my thing is like I'm always gonna get passionate, serious, blackout, whatever the case may be, over disrespect. You know what I'm saying? It's just in my DNA. Like, you know what I mean? If your blood type is O, you know what I mean? And mine is B or A, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, you know what I mean? So it's just something I don't know. I don't like it. So, and I got to work on it, but I think I am working on it now because like I just don't allow people to like have that much control over me. Like I've been minding my business. I mean, if we really want to get a movement started, let's get started minding our business. I've been minding my business so hard, like I've been really MIA. People hit me up, hey, what's up? I haven't heard from you. Like I didn't even notice that I stopped reaching out to people. I stopped interacting with people, talking with people and stuff like that. Like I really didn't notice it because like I am, busy. As soon as I get up, I hit the floor and I'm not back in the house sometimes till like after 10 o'clock. So yeah, it's things going on. Or like any free time that I have, it's like allocated to something. You know what I mean? So I guess I'm just getting in a groove of things. And plus I like to keep busy. Cause right now it's like a time where like, I don't know, I feel like I'm in a twilight zone a little bit. Like I just feel like I'm out of place. Like I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, where can I fit in at? Even though I know I'm not the type of person to fit in anything and never have been. Although it's like I gotta be down here. So I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta talk with people. I gotta, vibe out and stuff. And I try, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I guess, this whole thing about, like I said, elevating and like wanting better for yourself or just moving differently, like it's an eye opener. And you gotta be prepared to like really see things for what it is. Like, you know what I mean? It may look like, okay, maybe that look like, Bigfoot over there in the woods. But once you walk up and you see that it is, you know what I'm saying, you feel some kind of way like, oh, you got some shit walking around out here. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just so disappointed. And it's like bothering me on the inside with these social media platforms. I mean, like YouTube, you got this group hating this person, that person hating. And I do watch stuff sometimes because I just be sitting there. First of all, it's entertaining and I get a kick out of it. And then another thing is I'll be really trying to understand and study people because the mentality is like out here in these streets. So I gotta know how to defend myself. I gotta know what to look out for. So that's why sometimes I watch a little bit of this ratchet stuff that be on or just this craziness. And then, on, like I said, these other platforms, yeah, it's just like I just go, like for instance, the one on Stereo, you can go through like different people's shows and stuff. So like certain people who I've been rocking with since the beginning, I'll go on these shows, sit for a while, show some love and stuff like that. But I just be like going through shows like, what is going on? People, it's just. and it's grown people, it's people our age. I can understand if it was like, some teenagers or like maybe early 20-year-olds, because you can't even some of them are more mature, but it's grown people. And it's like, what else did you do today? That's why, like, even when I answer my phone nowadays, like, my things is like, please don't waste my time. Like, my time is so valuable. I'm trying to own 24 hours of my day. You know what I mean? So again, once you start, your mindset is different, and you got like a business mindset. You got like, just a more mature mindset. Like, that's the things I'm into right now. And those are the things that I attract into my life, because like I don't have time for this stuff. I would love to get on here every day, and or any platform, or even go live. I would love to go like live every day. You know what I'm saying? For like even an hour, but I know, it'll go over an hour. I would love to. I love to have great conversations with people. I do it from time to time. You know what I'm saying? I'll pop on, somebody be in a building. I'll be like, hey, you want to come on? Like right now, I got a couple of people out, like that. So shout out to all my people that went live with me at the last minute. But yeah, it's just, this is sad, and I just don't want none of y'all to get caught up in all this foolishness. Another thing I've been doing through this elevation is having control of my emotions. And I used to get upset because when people like, oh, you a Cancer, you bipolar, you moody, you sensitive, you cry all the time, and I do. But one thing that I'm learning now is that I could change my mind. If I feel like being one way today and don't feel like that tomorrow, that's okay. You know what I mean? So now I don't even get offended when people say it. I honor it. Like, you damn right. You damn right. It's because I can get control of my emotions. I can get upset about something, and probably in half an hour, I'm actually getting better. Because before it would take like a day, maybe a week. Now, like within the hour, I'm able to control my emotions to where like I could be upset about something, I'll feel it, and then I'll say, no, we not about to do this. So when all them thoughts come in my head and this is like, nah, nope, and if it is, then we still got some shit to do. I need all of this space up in here and in here to do what I need to do right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to God the other day, like, I feel like my time is running out. Because he's like, because now I'm even more interactive with my God self, my higher self, the universe, God, whoever you want to, whatever name you use. But, yeah, and now I ask those questions like, okay, why do I feel this way? Well, what can I do to not feel this way? Because I don't want to feel this way. Like, I have serious conversations when I can't figure something out, or when I get to myself, I go for a nice drive, with me and my herbal essence, and I rock out. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm like, I'm feeling so bad for my grandkids, because it's just like, this world is, I don't know. But I'm not going to, and I told myself, no, don't take away from the fact that there's people out here that's becoming really conscious, because, that's a little wave now. People like to get on the hottest thing or a trend. Now, everybody is feng shuiing it and saging it, and, and stuff like that. And I love it. I really do. It's a lot more prevalent now, and, like minds that get together. And like God said, when there's one or two gathered, you know what I'm saying? We can make things happen. So shout out to all my African spiritual believers, and whatever, y'all know who I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? All my spiritual women, gifted women, shout out to y'all. And but yeah, don't get caught up in that. You know what I mean? I've never heard myself be called queen so much in my life. You know what I mean? And on the flip side, it's a beautiful thing. But it's more so now, like, oh, let me let her know, I know a little bit about, the Kabbalah, or, about Kemet and all this other stuff. So my thing is just like, it's cool. But it's just like, people intentions nowadays, be careful, y'all. Be careful. I just don't know. And like I said, I would love to, but I'm not beat. And I'm to the point where, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something. I told my therapist the other day, I was just like, look, I'm to the point in my life where when you get yourself out of like a deep dark place, whether it's depression, whether it's drugs, or whatever the case may be, and you get you get clarity and a peace of mind, and you get your peace back. Have you ever had your peace taken? Talking about it now just knocked the wind out of me. Like, whew, your peace taken, like, I can't do it. I can't do it, and I won't do it. Now, nope, I changed my mind. If I figure things out. If I get a bad vibe from it, like, I don't have the time to just really be trying to figure each and everything out. Like, look, like, one of the things God was saying, like, it is what it is. Like, I don't, some of y'all who really speak to God and hear the voice, it's like certain things you don't get like a full definition of nothing. You just get sometimes like visions, pictures, or you'll get just a couple of words, but you'll understand it. You know what I mean? So it's like when you speak in like a spiritual sense, it's like, okay, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of stuff. No, I'm not gonna go back and forth about. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do my part, stay in my lane. I'm not gonna worry about why you over in the shoulder with a flat tire. I'm going, hey, you need any help? Now I got somebody coming on the way. Okay, cool. Let me, you know what I mean? So I'm not trying to figure out, well, did you run over something? Do you need 4 tires? Or I'll probably text you some information if I know a hookup to a tire place. But it's just really the movement I'm on is minding my business. And I have found so much peace in it. Like, I cannot tell you how good it is. And it's almost like in like a selfish way, because I like my peace. I like being around. I like to move when I want to move. I like to indulge. I don't like to be codependent on anything. I don't want anything or anyone codependent on me, and it's good. But yeah, this is crazy. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, and I'm glad that my son is smart enough to like, he's always been like a leader, but I'm glad he's smart enough to see through all of the stuff that's going on. Because if you have a weak-minded child, or just if you are and you get caught up in all this drama and stuff, it's a mess. You just be sucked right in. You be really sucked right in. So I'm glad that I actually took the time that I did take away from social media, because I'd have been so far behind than where I am now. Like, I've catapulted in a couple of different areas, and I'm just like, I don't have the time. It's stuff that I'm still learning, because like when you become an entrepreneur, or you're trying to open up a few different businesses or have other different streams of income coming in, you have to study the mathematics to figure out the solution, the answer, the number. So learning different things, like especially like with stocks and investments, like I binge watch that type of stuff now. I binge watch options, swing trading, and bid and puts and ask, and all this other stuff. Like, these are different terminologies or whatever, but I'm actually on those platforms, Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade and what is it, CBNS, or one of them out. I pull up, but they speak about business and stocks all the time, to the point like now it's becoming more familiar. Now I can be more comfortable in it. Now I can really apply it and do something and see a result. I mean, a lot of times, even me personally, I just want stuff fast. Like, I tell God, like, well, when am I going to get it? I feel like I got to work for everything. And one thing God was saying, well, I can't bless something out of nothing. That's it. I don't know how your God talk to you, but my God, just say 2 or 3 words. You know what I mean? And I was just like, all right, you're right. And then I saw the picture, like, how can you, want to plant out of soil that you didn't plant no seed in? You know what I'm saying? I can't, I got to work with me. So I said, all right, God, okay, I get it. And I also am learning that my time isn't God's time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never going to be able to figure that out. So I'm trying to get into the process of just emotionally going through things, but not letting it take me over. Because, and it's been a struggle these past couple of days. And then not to mention if there's a full moon, or if my period is about to come. So we just had a eclipse, I think lunar moon, and then it's around that time. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, get control, Marty, get control. I'm trying. So one of the things that was told to me before was like, distract yourself. People like, oh, you shouldn't, distractions and triggers, all of them stuff. We got to stop making everything such a bad thing too. You know what I mean? Because I was going to do a video on triggers before, but like I said, I'll be busy. So now I had the time. I took a nap. I got about another couple of hours in me. Just let me make a quick video. But distractions don't have to be a bad thing. You know what I mean? I distract myself from low vibrational thoughts, negative thoughts, stuff like that. So I'll just, I'll get up, and I know how to, and while I'm doing it, again, because now I have like a business mindset, okay, what can I do that's good for me, fun for me, that I may like to do, and I can make some money. So it's so many ways to make money nowadays. You could Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, whatever. So, I'll go out, do that. I live in a, pretty nice neighborhood, so I get to see all the beautiful houses in different towns. Like, I just be like, I be imagining me there. You know what I mean? Like, it's like mansions just minutes from where I live, and I'm like, damn, this shit is nice. Especially I want one like on a dead end block. Oh my God. Woo. That's what I'm thinking, like, just go in my backyard, walk in the garden, what I'm saying, barefoot in the grass. And it was like misty raining yesterday. I was like, yes. Anybody who knows me know I love rain. Well, I love water. I am a water sign. And, that was my that was my little click on stereo app, Water Gang and stuff. Because I love water. Water can do so many things. It could be water, it could be ice, it can boil you, I mean, it's just beautiful. So so I distract myself with things that can keep me focused. And like I said, I binge watch, something about stocks. Like, YouTube has everything. You could build a house, a car, shit, you could probably build a man. I don't know, but you can YouTube everything. And there's so much information now. So what I do is I take advantage of it, because a lot of us have spent mad money, thousands of dollars, still owe student loans on stuff that we went to school for one that somebody else told us that we should have did. We didn't even get what we wanted to do out of it. Back in the day, it's like, okay, you're smart. You're going to either be an engineer, or you're either going to, whatever. So, but but now it's just like, it's so much free knowledge. You don't have to pay anything. You pay your little what? If you don't want no ads or whatever with YouTube, you pay your little what? I don't know how much is it, $14 now or something. And I get to watch all the information I need. And I binge watch it till I learn it. And that's the thing about it. Like, just like y'all was, procrastinating. Oh, I ain't gonna be able to understand. I don't know what to do. What if I lose money and I don't want to? No, just learn it. It's really, really simple. And it's like common sense. Investments is just basically about watching a trend of how it moves, how it gains money and profits in certain parts of the year, and, when it doesn't. And a lot of times, since, if a stock moves up and down pretty often, to buy it when it's really cheap. Like, you buy it at $100, and then next year, or, within 3 months of that time, usually goes up, and it may shoot up to like 500. You just made, $400 profit. So it's just stuff like that. You know what I mean? And, it's not that hard. And me, I have an analytical mind anyway. I'm giving 8 hours of my day to a job that, in any position that I had went to, where I worked, I basically taught myself. I probably went to training one time, and that was the very, very, very beginning. Other than that, I don't recall me having to go back into like a full 4-week training or anything. No, I learned a lot of stuff I taught myself, systems and everything. So I knew early on that I wanted to, do something where I can get paid to think, or like I like to figure shit out. So, starting a business is it's fun. It does have its tough points, but at the same time, it's fun. Yeah, so I'm learning to manage my sleep, but because I'm so driven now, because I'm doing things that I like I don't mind, just surviving off for 3-5 hours of sleep. Like, it really doesn't bother me. I remember one time I was up making jewelry for so long that the sun was coming up, and I didn't even know, but I was just in a zone. You know what I'm saying? So it was it's fun. So again, I would love to just be on and bug out with some people and stuff like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some, like I said, there's some really great people and everything that I've talked to already that I can just have good times with, some of my friends and so forth. But it's just, maybe it just had to be us. Like, I can't be with these groups following people. It's pathetic. I'm like, damn. I'm just so glad. And like I said, I don't want to seem too cocky or whatever, because I was one of those type of people that would get offended and be arguing back and forth with people on. I don't think I've ever did that, to be honest with you. I don't think because like my thing is like, it just doesn't make any sense. I grew up in a different era and come from a different time. And that just, you gotta make it make sense for me. It's always been that way. I needed to make sense. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense, then cool. Because, like I always say, anything out of anything out of confusion and chaos, no, that's not of the Lord. You know what I mean? So I can't do it. I don't understand, and I'm not about to stick around and try to figure it out. It ain't for me, obviously. You know what I mean? Because everything that I needed to know or that was important, you know what I'm saying? So try not to waste time. I just feel like it's time to, like, you know, like my mother said, get on the shit on the pot to get off. You know what I'm saying? Either you're in or you're out. So I'm just not, but I'm just, yeah, y'all, don't get caught up in all this drama. We too grown, especially us. I get it. Do what you want to do. It's your page. You could whatever. But yeah, just, I want to hear something good. Like, I want to hear, hey, you know, I learned about something, you know what I mean? I learned about a certain herb, and, you know what I mean? Does anybody, I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't even be on here to know. I just kind of go pick up the phone and go through for, like, you know, 10-15 minutes, maybe like a few, and keep it pushing. But don't get too caught up in this. It's crazy. And I want to ask, like, some of these people that are, like, verified, and, you know, I tried the Bigo thing. That was just too ridiculous for me. And I just was like, I don't know, with these shields and with all of this stuff popping across, and, you know, but speaking to people and chilling, I always love that part. So, you know what I'm saying? I definitely love that part about it. But yeah, it's just like, I'm wondering, like, how much money are people really getting? Because is it really worth it? Is it really worth being on a platform or app for 10 hours a day and just acting a fool, being disrespectful, beefing with people? And it's just like, is it really worth your time and your energy? You know what I mean? I don't know, are there millionaires coming off? I guess so, because they got YouTubers that are like millionaires. So I guess so. I don't know. Yeah, shout out to, like, people like, you know, Country Rain. He's funny. I like him, but that's his thing. He's a comedian. He's still, you know, following in his gift. You know what I'm saying? It's just that due to the pandemic, you know, what was meant for his bad was for his good. You know, people now are turning to social media. So yeah, that's cool. Everybody needs to laugh. But it's like, you gotta be, and then this whole thing about being politically correct, like, you can't even be a comedian no more. You can't even be funny. You gotta, you know, you gotta have a disclaimer with everything. I was listening to something earlier today about, oh yeah, I was watching one of my guys that are, like, into, like, business and, you know, investments and all this other stuff, and it's EYL, Earn Your Leisure. And they pretty dope. And I like to watch Market Mondays and everything. And it's a shame that Ian, he's one of the other guys that come on. He was saying, you know, I'm not an expert, and, you know, it's like they had to, like, put a whole I've heard it before, but it just was just like, you know, it's a damn shame. You gotta tell people, like, look, you know, take what you can take from this, you know, apply it to your life, or, you know, do your own research. You get what you can get from it. Here go some other gems or whatever, and then figure some things out. Like, I shouldn't now we gotta tell people how to think and how to be. Like, listen, don't listen to what I said, because what works for me may not work for you, but it seems to work for other people. And it's like, you really gotta tell people that nowadays? We can't even play music on, you know, in the back or whatever for more than 15 seconds, and now you gotta say, oh, I don't own the rights to this music, because now people want to sue. You know what I'm saying? Like, what like, even like artists, like, are y'all like that desperate for money? Or is it like, I wouldn't care if someone played my stuff. Like, I love the fact that people are still playing, you know, my music, or playing my music. That's adding good energy into stuff. That's adding more love to it. That's passing it on. That's why when we hear certain songs, like, it hits a certain chord in us, because we like, yeah, you know what I mean? So it's just like, everything is just, I'm so tired of Earth. I'm like, oh my God, I'm asking myself, like, what? I'm trying to figure, because, you know, they said when we came down here, like, you forget everything. I'm trying to remember something, like, what possessed me, or what did I do I don't know. I don't know. And I'm just going to keep pushing. But it's just like, my spirit is just not, it's just like real frazzled lately. You know what I mean? I guess some people may call it anxiety attacks. Some people may call it stress. I don't know what it is, but I know I definitely need to clean my house, because it's just good. And plus, like, my house holds, like, a lot of dust, and, you know, I've seen insects and stuff. So it's just to clean. I actually like the insects though. Me and this spider that I got, we cool. You know what I mean? I was like, look, long as I don't see no marks, as long as you don't bother me, don't go in my ears and my nose, and please definitely don't mess with my son. You know what I mean? I don't even see cobwebs in my son's room, so I know that this spider heard me and understood me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I have no problems with pets. You know, my cat is the same way. He understands me. He picks up my vibe, and we good. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But this is pathetic. Like, I be sitting listening to people, and it's just everybody is real, and all the women gotta, be super like, I don't know, like, it's nothing wrong to, like, be honest, you know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't know, y'all. Like, it just seems, everything seems too forced. Nothing seems holistic. Nothing seems like natural flowing. And I mean, maybe I'm a hippie at heart or something, because I swear, I said, listen, once everybody is situated, by the time I'm 50, I plan to be like on my own land, or really in a different country. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people are preoccupied with other people's stuff and not minding their business. So that's the movement I'm on. You know what I mean? If you want to jump on the movement, jump on minding your business. People want to come to you, or you see something that's kind of crazy, you ain't got the comment. I'm telling you, and it's just practice. And it also helps you have control of your emotions. It's be stuff that, people be posting, I be wanting to comment or whatever. I'm like, you know what, that ain't even none of my business. I was actually gonna do how it was, because I was gonna do a video about how, like, people take posts too serious. Like, a lot of times, a lot of people sometimes post something that they think is funny, that they think is interesting, and if it's offensive to someone else, or if the shoe fits, they want to reply with this whole paragraph and thesis. And I'm just like, I was about to say, like, everything is not a shot that somebody's taking out at somebody, and you don't have to respond to everything. You don't have to always prove somebody right or wrong. Like, it's just a lot. But then I said, you know what, Marty, that's not minding your business. See, there you go. That's none of your business. Leave that between them two people. You ain't got to side with this one or that one. That ain't none of your business. Is that gonna, make your lights brighter in your house? Is it gonna make, your edges or something growing a little bit more? What is you responding? What does that do? And that's when I ask myself those questions. Now, if it's helping someone, but we gotta be careful with this. And that's the struggle that I have with God. See, like, my thing is like, you got to balance it out. So, like, minding my business also kind of prevents me from helping somebody. But at the same time, it's like, people are in their own journey. Let them learn. You had to learn. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel the need, if you really feel God moving within you, then yeah, by all means. But I don't know. Hold on, y'all. My scarf is acting up. But yeah, so that's why I am. So I just wanted to leave a message. So shout out to everybody. I know I have been MIA. I would, hit me up. Best way to get me, most of y'all, is through, like, Instagram or whatever. You can hit me up in my inbox and, like, hey, you want to do a show or something. Most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, I try to, like I said, preoccupy myself with busying myself. When I'm not, it's either with my son, with my mom, or with my man, or by myself. So, and I need those times, you know what I mean? So I'm not about to take from time from there, and I'm not about to take time away from me doing what I need to do to make sure my grandkids have a picture of me up on the altar, you know what I mean? Because grandma set it up nice for them, you know what I mean? But that's what I'm on right now. I'm just on it, breaking generational curses. Obviously, some of us, say are called, but only few were chosen. And I was like, I heard you calling, but I didn't know, you know what I mean? I was supposed to take on, this is a lot, Lord. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And I feel a little upset sometimes, because it also means, like, disconnecting yourself from, like, certain family members, you know what I mean? Because me, I just feel like it's family. Like, it's always got to be some connection, always got to be whatever. But I started to feel like I said, my mood would change. Like, I would feel so drained, and I would just feel like, like how you feel so uncomfortable in your stomach, and it's like, gosh, you got to get away. And I'm just trying to feel like, is that me being selfish? Is that, me just being nitpicky about shit? Or is, what I'm saying? And at the same time, like, once it becomes too much, like I stop questioning that stuff. I stop questioning my intuition. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't let those emotions overtake me, because it's just like, at the end of the day, it's really just me. You know what I'm saying? You are the one that's going to make your life better. You are the one that's going to, get the ball rolling. So I need to keep myself together. So I'm not about to question, if I'm being kind of, standoffish or whatever. It's just like, I don't know, something with your vibe ain't rocking with mine, and that's okay. It really, really is. You know what I mean? So it's never going. I would never beef with anybody. I would never be disrespectful, but I definitely will, disassociate myself quick. And the great thing about it is I never had a real issue with it. People is like, okay, well, Marta, she just whatever, but it's always going to be always love. Yeah, it will be. If anybody hit me up, I'm like, hey, what's up? Don't miss you, whatever, and that's just it. But yeah, it's been crazy. Once you start, like I said, you start opening that third eye, or you start elevating and stuff, you're gonna see some real stuff. Like the shades is gonna be off. Like the Matrix, it's gonna be blown. Like the whole cover is going to be blown. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm like, this is no bueno. But we all need to just do our part to be authentic, to stay true, to mind our own business. Please, let's start that movement. Mind your business. Work on you. And if people want to be keeping your name in their mouth, or people want to, still be doing the same thing, or if people don't, whatever, it's okay. It really is okay. Let them do them. They ain't got nothing to do with you. It shouldn't even be bothering you, because it has nothing to do with you. You ain't signed up for it. You ain't getting no memo about it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't volunteer for it. You ain't get paid for it. Like, ain't putting no food in your house. I mean, it ain't doing nothing. I thought I messed it up, but I was like, no food in your house. That's right. So yeah, but just try it. And like I said, don't even make a big fuss about it. You know what I mean? Just baby steps with stuff. Just baby steps with stuff. And you become a master of it. Like I'm a master now. And I'll be so it gets tough, because I still get tested. I won't say tested. And that's another thing. We always feel like, oh, God is testing us. Ain't nobody testing you with nothing. But that's a whole nother video. Whenever I get to it, I probably get to that probably 9 months from today. But yeah, but I love to rock out with y'all. I just want, send some good vibes y'all way, some good blessings y'all way, and just tell y'all just to mind y'all business. Work on, you and, people in your household, spend some more time with them, and off of these social media platforms. Allocate your time to something else. Like, you try to give back, give back to, like I said, to your family, to people in your household, to people that you can really connect with. All of this on in social media all day, every day, it's breaking up families. It's lack of communication. Listen, I didn't know how to spell and read too well before, but now, don't ask me to spell nothing. I be mad as hell when spell check ain't getting the word that I'm trying to spell. Now your English is messed up. If the spell check in your phone can't find the word, I said, now I gotta start reading. This is not good. So yeah, I pulled back, because I feel like I'm getting stupider. I don't like it. I don't like it. I gotta be on point. Okay. You got to be on point out here in these streets. You really, really do, because you'll get sucked into something. And I get tired of digging myself out of the same hole. Like, I'm like, enough of this is enough. Like, who the hell keeps walking and falling into the same hole and having to, I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to do it no more. I'm good. Knee all bruised up, and I don't want no scars on this beautiful skin. That right there. You can call it what you want to call it. I do not like. Don't listen. Don't touch my face, baby. Don't touch me. I don't want nothing. I don't want no bruises. Please and thanks. So, all right, y'all. So it's about 30 minutes. I don't have nothing else to say, but I could probably go for an hour. I don't know if I'm going to, but I ain't really talking to nobody, right? This is the way I could do it. I could do this. You know what I mean? I ain't got to worry about somebody saying something that make me. I was talking to my best friend was it today? Yeah, today. Even he was like, "Damn, where the hell you been?" I haven't seen him probably in maybe a couple of weeks. If I go to Jersey City, like, you know, he'd be like, you coming through? I'm like, nah, I'm on my way home. I'll be in and out. In and out. I don't know. I just don't be wanting to chill because I just be feeling like I'll be wasting time. I'm be 100 with it. Like a lot of stuff, I just feel like I'm wasting time, and it's because, you know, you're trying to accommodate other people and their feelings and things of that nature. Not talking about him specifically, but just that's how like I kind of was feeling like, okay, you know, whatever. But I could be doing something else because I know me. I love to be around people. I love good vibes. I love good energy, and it's needed from time to time. That's why I do it from time to time. But when you start doing it, you know, having to do it like every week or something like that, it's just, I find like hours of my day have been gone with me just chilling. You know what I'm saying? So you do learn things, you meet great people, whatever, but I'm specific about putting more time or any extra energy I have into where I'm trying to go and where I'm trying to be. So it's a good thing to like get like a, trying to think of the word. Get like a destination, get like a point of where you want to go, get like a vision of what you want so you know what you're working towards. Because a lot of us are just like, okay, I want to be, you know, I want to travel, I want to do this, but like make a good picture, like, you know, what kind of, you know, house you maybe want. I want mine's out of brick, you know what I mean? I mean, I see the light at the end of the tunnel is what I'm trying to say. So I'm walking towards that. So you may stop, catch your breath, get a drink of water, whatever. But at the end of the day, just get back on your path and just keep moving towards what you need to move towards. So that's all I can say. So yeah, don't stop, y'all. Stop wasting too much time on these social media platforms. We're giving too much energy to this thing, and y'all only are becoming thousandaires. $1 million ain't even a lot of money nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. You can't really rock out unless you know how to flip. You know what I'm saying? $1 million, and a lot of us really don't. Well, I'm not including myself in this anymore, but I don't want to be like you people or whatever. But I'm gonna just say us. A lot of us don't have that financial literacy. So you get $1 million, you're gonna blow it. I mean, look what y'all did with the stimulus checks. A lot of y'all, y'all are living it up. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool, but nobody, well, when you know better, you do better. So I can't blame anybody because, I mean, last year this time I didn't know as half the information that I know now. You know what I'm saying? But let's just be realistic. Like, let's plan something for our kids' future, for our grandkids' future, because the reason why some of us have to work so hard is because things wasn't set up, you know, that way for us. And it is not, you know, and it definitely in this day and age, what I'm also finding out is that it definitely makes it hard for us, especially, to set up things like that. Like other cultures, this is how they get by. You know, sometimes we want to talk and say, oh, Judas, or, you know, Asianist, or whatever, but they stick to, they have a culture. You know what I mean? So it's about you learning your culture, do some research about who you are. It's too much information out here. And everybody's quick to want to, you know, call it a conspiracy theory, or, you know, too conscious, or this and that. It's truth in a lot of it. You know what I mean? But the thing is, you know, people honestly don't want to know the truth. It's like you finding out that your mom didn't give birth to you. And you've known this person for 30 years, 40 years, or whatever. It would be devastating. A lot of people don't want to find that out. A lot of people want to know the truth about something that they idolize and worship all these years, their grandmothers and their great grandmothers and everything. And you know what I mean? You find out something like, how do you deal with that mentally, emotionally? You go through something, you know, breaking away from, you know, things of that nature. So, but it's doable, and it can be done, and you'll be surprised how it's done with ease, and how you feel so connected, and how you feel so much more natural, how you're not just feeling like you walking around in a like they call it a rat race or a maze with you know, with blindfolders on. You just touching and feeling, and they telling you, okay, go this way, okay, walk this way, okay, this is what you need to do, sit down, and you thinking it's right because you don't know no better. But yeah, that's all I had to say. I was feeling some kind of way because I'm like, damn, like I guess I need to be in here reading a book or something. I got tons of book I need to, like, if I show you my book list is ridiculous. My uncle's gonna kill me because he gave me some great things to read a year ago, and I mean, I've cracked them open, don't get me wrong, but it's just so much that I'm learning right now. It's just like, oh, like I get downloads that are just crazy, and I guess that's why I feel so like out of touch sometimes, because it's just like my brain is like, and then of course, like, some of you who know about like Mercury retrograde and all that other stuff, like I really understand and I feel it. So, but yeah, that was it. Over and out, y'all. If I think about anything else to say, I'm about to eat these delicious cherries that I got from BJ's that my mother put me on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, have you ever had a bunch of cherries that is just nice, thick? You know what I mean? My mother was like, yeah, because you know, the darker the berry, I was like, the sweeter the juice. That's what they say. That's what they say. That, listen, I didn't make that up. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's what I heard. But yeah, so they're delicious and they firm, you know what I'm saying? They ain't soft. And it's just like with grapes too. Like I like a nice firm, you know what I'm saying? Nice little, but yeah, I don't really like nothing. I was about to say something, but that would have been a pause. And I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Be more ladylike. All right, y'all. It's been 40 minutes. It's been fun. Work on yourself. Figure out what you want to do in life. Focus on that. YouTube and binge watch shit that you want to learn about. You'll find out it's fun. If the more you watch it, the more, you know, repetitive and repeating something is the way you can master anything that you read, and or anything that you learn, and it'll come with ease. And you know, with God on your side, that you can't lose. You cannot lose, but you got to give him something to work with. He can't bless something out of nothing. All right, y'all, over and out.